talk about water filters for a minute. So about 5 years ago, no, maybe 7 years ago, I installed this system in my house.
So it's not really something that we can show you physically because you'd have to pull it out of his wall.
Right. But I wanted to talk about it because we were talking about filters, and I wanted to express how much we love the system. It's a 6-phase water filter system. Okay, what you see here beside us is all 6 phases.
I only see 3 canisters.
You see 3 canisters in the bottom, 3 on the top.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Okay, so that mounts on the cabinet wall under the sink, right? And then we're going to show you a diagram here of how it actually works. So you can see how you can mount it under your sink.
Yeah.
This system here comes with.
How hard is it to mount?
Not hard at all. It's easy.
Like do we need to bring a plumber in to get this
done?
No.
It's all, you can do it all yourself. It does take up a substantial amount of room under your sink because you have that little the filter system, which is about yay big, right? That goes there, and then you have your water tank, your reservoir tank.
Right.
Underneath.
Oh, a reservoir tank underneath that. Okay.
Because that's what holds your clean water.
It doesn't just do it as it goes as you use it.
No. It does fill up that tank.
But it makes sure you have a lot available ahead of time, enough to like.
Right.
Have a couple glasses of water.
I know, it's lots. It's a big. It's a 2.5 gallon.
So you're
drum.
filtering this water to drink.
Yes, this goes through, and then this goes into. So you can do it if you can get a little faucet that goes on top of your sink like this. It comes with it, or mine did.
Right.
And so you can have it right there. So it's just lukewarm water or whatever the tap temperature is.
Right.
And that's fine. I never ended up installing that because I didn't have a hole in my countertop.
Right. You didn't want to put another hole in your.
Well, the granite I didn't have the drill bit, but I still have the faucet. I still want to do it and the hookups. Right. But we have it set up right to our fridge. So we've eliminated the filter in our fridge because we don't need that filter any longer.
So you just take it out? What did you do?
Yeah, we just took it out when it was time to change, and then it just bypassed it.
You must have to flick a switch or something.
No,
it's just pouring into the bottom of your fridge.
No, it just bypasses it and doesn't go through the filter, I guess. I don't know. You can use it without a filter. But here's the process. I'm going to take a few minutes and explain to you the process of these filters. So in there, like I talked about, there's 6 phases to the filtering system. So as you can see, the water comes in, right? And the number we see in the little orange number 1 there, that's your first filter. That's your PP sediment. So things like your dust, sand, dirt, mold, rust, stuff like that. That
larger particles
that takes it out.
Right.
And then it goes into number 2. Number 2 is the GAC, which removes chlorine, tastes, and odors. It also cleans your water, so it's clear. It's not cloudy.
Okay, so that would be like the secondary size particles, like
I guess, but also chlorine, right? So and it's starting to get the chemicals out.
Okay.
And taste.
Yeah.
So then it goes into the 3rd.
All the stuff they put in your water to protect you, you take it out.
Yeah, well, that's they're not protecting.
That's to be debatable.
That's debatable for another show. Then the 3rd filter is CTO. It removes chloramine, which is another chemical, and other harmful chemicals along with it. Right, so that's now at that point in that little diagram you see it goes up to the number 4, right, which is the one across. Now you don't have to change this filter once every 2 to 3 years. The other ones they say 6 to 12 months, but number 4 filter you change
every couple of years.
Every couple of years, and that filter is the RO membrane. Okay, so that's an important one because it produces bottle quality drinking water. And it does up to 75 gallons for the day. So that's an
more than you can possibly drink.
Yeah, absolutely. Right? More than it'll pump out.
You could take care of an elephant.
So, right, and what the cool thing is that filter, you don't have to change it on the regular. It's every 2-3 years. In fact, mine is coming up. I have to change that.
So how do you know when a filter has to be changed?
You don't really. I mean, you just try and time it. You put it in a calendar.
Right.
It's not like it comes out blue or anything, right? Okay, and then so after it goes through filter number 4, as you can see in the diagram, it goes over and goes into your reservoir tank, and it'll sit in that tank until it's used, and then from there it'll go into 2 more filters, right? So it's post carbon, which is number 5, and that removes any possible residual taste or odors from the tank. because you know when it sits in a
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, it kind of tastes tinny now. Or something.
yeah, so it goes through that filter, it removes that taste in it, and then the final filter is the pH balance filter,
Right.
which brings it to your alkaline to a proper healthy level and adds minerals to your water.
Adds mineral.
Yeah, the filter adds minerals. According to the information here, it gives back healthy minerals to the water.
Okay.
And then it goes to your fridge and into your cup, and you drink nice, clean, healthy water.
Okay. Well, now, how expensive is this to have?
I think I forget, but I don't know. I think we paid $350. I don't know what it is.
No,
now.
I'm saying like I'm
Oh,
saying,
it's $199 right now.
What I'm talking about is because you never really know what the prices are going to be overall. Like they change from time to time.
Right.
I'm talking about like I think I saw a thing on there where 10 cents a day.
Oh,
So when you think about that, what does one bottle of water cost you? A couple bucks?
yeah,
$1.75?
yeah.
I remember a time where at school when I was a kid, when they were laughing about the fact that people were going to be buying water in a bottle.
Yeah.
And it was like
Crazy people.
It sounded absolutely ridiculous. Now people do it so much that they're trying to figure out ways to stop them from doing
stop doing it. Yeah.
Stop buying water in a bottle.
Like you
Figure
look
out
at
better
that,
ways to
that
drink it.
program on Netflix. There's in Paris. They've created a whole thing, so they give you free, clean filter, like bottle quality water at the street.
Right. So this is the kind of thing that you wouldn't have to go all the way to Paris for. You could do it right there underneath your sink. And at 10 cents a day,
the year,
you could be filling up your water bottle on a regular
Yeah,
basis.
yeah. And
Using.
and the
Now-
amount my wife drinks, worth it.
Now you think about that, and you're reducing your carbon footprint, right? You're not buying cases of water that are the plastics ending up in landfill or anything like
Yeah.
that. You're doing your part
You're not contributing to the
to
waste.
stop that. So this is a really good way of drinking clean, pure water, and making sure that you're not harming the environment.
From iSpring. Now, if you don't have it, I do highly recommend you get it. Because you can get tests at different hardware stores or maybe even here on Amazon that'll tell you the quality of water that you're getting in your tap. Not to get into specifics, but like the city waters, to clean water, to treat it, they add chemicals and different things like that not everybody wants to drink.
Right.
So this is a great way to filter that out without like a whole house filter water system that $3,000. This is a very reasonable price, and the quality that you get is